Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Naim bin Ibrahim. So today I will explain and present for the chapter 4, which is secondary storage. For the lesson outcome, at the end of this chapter, we can differentiate between primary and secondary storage, identify the important characteristics of secondary storage including media, capacity, storage device, and access speed. Describe hard disk platters, tracks, sectors, cylinders, and heat crashes. Compare internal and external hard drives. Compare performance enhancement including disk caching, RAID, file compression, and file decompression. Define optical including compact disc, digital versatile disc, and Blu-ray disc. Define solid-state storage including solid-state drive, flash memory cards, and USB drive. Define cloud storage and cloud storage service. Describe mass storage device, enterprise storage system, and storage R network. Discuss the other types of storage: magnetic stripe cards, smart card, RFID tag, microfilm, and microfiche. Identify or suggest secondary storage for each category of user. Okay, the first one is storage. So what is storage? Storage is a process through which digital data is saved within a data storage device by means of computing technology. So to simple that, storage is a mechanism that holds data, instruction, and information for future use. First is storage medium. Storage medium is the physical material on which a computer keeps data, instruction, and information. Storage device, the computer hardware that records and retrieves items to and from storage media. Storage device involves two processes, which is reading and writing. Reading process is the transferring item from a storage medium into memory. Writing is the process of transferring items from memory to a storage medium. Then we move to secondary storage. Secondary storage provides permanent or non-volatile storage. Items on a storage medium remain intact even when you turn off a computer or mobile device. So we can see an illustration of volatility when computer on or off. So this is the example of the storage. We have internal hard disk, external hard disk, solid state drive, memory card, USB flash drive, cloud storage, and optical docks, and many more. Next, we have important characteristics of secondary storage. First is media, which is a physical material that holds data and programs. Second is capacity, the number of bytes a storage medium can hold. Storage device, the hardware that reads data and programs from storage file. Access speed measures amount of time required by the storage to retrieve data and program. For the capacity of the storage, we can see the table that the common terms used to define storage. For example, the kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, and terabyte. A hard disk contains one or more inflexible circular platters that use magnetic particles to store data, instruction, and information. So this is what we call hard disk. From the picture, we can see how to install the hard disk to the computer. The material of the hard disk is used rigid metallic plates that are stacked one on top of another, and the function of the hard disk is store and organize files using tracks, sectors, and cylinders. Hard disks are sensitive instruments. The clearance between a hard disk read or write head and the platter is about 0.000001 inch thick. A head crash occurs when a read or write head touches the surface of a platter, which is resulting in a loss of data or sometimes loss of the entire disk. Two basic types of hard disks. First, we have internal hard disks. Fast access to retrieve large quantities of information located inside the system unit cannot be easily removed from the system unit. Second is external hard disk, slower access, usually connected to a USB or Thunderbolt port on the system unit, and easily removed. Performance enhancement techniques of hard disk. First technique is disk caching. Use cache and anticipates data needs. Rate link inexpensive hard disk drive. File compression, reduce file size. File decompression, expands compressed file. Solid state storage. Solid state memory contains no moving parts. Data and information are stored and retrieved electronically. Type of flash memory storage. First is solid state drive, memory cards, and USB flash drive. The characteristic of three types of flash memory storage. First is solid state drive, faster and more durable than hard disk. Access to flash memory or solid state storage. Second is flash memory cards, widely used in laptops, smartphone, GPS navigation system. And the last one is USB drive or flash drive. Connect to USB port, capacity of 1 GB to 256 GB, and portable. Solid state drive or SSD contains its own processor to manage its storage. So we can see the picture of solid state drive or SSD. Advantages of solid state drive or SSD over traditional magnetic hard disk. The advantages is higher storage capacity, faster access times, faster transfer rates, quieter operation, more durable, lighter weight, less power consumption, less heat generation, and longer life. Memory card is a removable flash memory device that you insert and remove from a slot in a computer, mobile device, or card reader or writer. Common types of memory cards. First, we have CF, compact flash, SDHC, secure digital high capacity, SDXC, secure digital expanded capacity, mini SD, micro SD, micro SDHC, micro SDXC, XD picture card, memory stick Pro Duo, M2, memory stick micro. USB flash drive is plugged into a USB port on a computer or mobile device. Next, we have cloud storage. Cloud storage is an internet service that provides storage to computer or mobile device users, supplied by servers that provide cloud storage or online storage. And we have the example of cloud storage provider. The advantages of cloud storage is access files from any computer, store large files instantaneously, allow others to access their files, view time-critical data and image immediately, store offsite backups, provide data center function. The disadvantages of cloud storage is access speed and file security. The example of service companies of cloud storage, we have Dropbox, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple. Next, we move to optical disc. An optical disc consists of a flat, round, portable disc made of metal, plastic, and lacquer that is written and read by a laser. Optical discs use reflected light to represent data. Lengths represent 1 second and 0 second on the disc. Peaks are bumpy areas on the disc that, when light is reflected, determine the 1 second and 0 second. Use tracks and sectors to organize and store files but only use a single track unlike the hard drive. The optical disc commonly store items in a single track that spiral from the center of the disc to the edge. Track is divided into evenly sized sectors. Types of optical discs. First, we have CD-ROM. It can be read from but not written to, which is a single session disc. Second, CDR is an optical disc on which users can write once but not erase. The last one is a CD-RW, is an erasable multi-session disc. A DVD-ROM is a high-capacity optical disc on which users can read but not write on or erase. A DVD-R or DVD plus R are competing DVD recordable WOM formats, on which users can write once but not erase. DVD-RW, DVD plus RW, and DVD plus RAM are high-capacity rewritable DVD formats. The format of optical disc. First, we have CD. The typical capacity is 700 megabyte. Once the standard optical disc. Second is DVD. The typical capacity is 4.7 gigabyte. It's a current standard optical disc. And last one is Blu-ray. The typical capacity is 50 gigabyte. And its high def formats and large capacity. Mass storage device. It is to meet the needs of organizations requiring large amounts of secondary storage requirement. Enterprise storage system. Safe use of data across an organizational networks. The devices include file servers, network-attached storage, NAS, RAID systems, and organizational cloud storage. Enterprise hardware allow large organizations to manage and store data and information using devices intended for heavy use, maximum efficiency, and maximum availability. The example of enterprise storage is network attached storage, storage area network, RAID, and tape. Network attached storage is a server that is placed on a network with the sole purpose of providing storage to users, computers, and devices attached to the network. What is NAS or network attached storage? NAS is centralized file storage across different devices. It is shared through Internet. Storage area network is a high-speed network with the sole purpose of providing storage to other attached servers. RAID or redundant array of independent disks is a duplicate data, instruction, and information to improve data reliability. Then we have tape. Tape is a magnetically coated ribbon of plastic capable of storing large amounts of data and information. A tape drive reads and writes data and information on a tape. Other types of storage. First, we have magnetic stripe card. It contains a magnetic stripe that stores information. Second is smart card. Stores data on an integrated circuit embedded in the card. Third is RFID tag. Consists of an antenna and a memory chip that contains the information to be transmitted via radio wave. And last but not least, microfilm and microfiche. Store microscopic image of documents on a roll or sheet film.